Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the RMU Sports Island Complex, where tonight we'll bring you the 7-0 Robert Morris University Colonials versus Carnegie Mellon. I'm Caden McCrory alongside Jordan Wirtz. Jordan, your first inline game in person. How does it feel to be here?
Yeah, it's actually kind of nice. They got these big doors open down at the end. It's a wide open, nice cool air coming in. It's a nice cool day tonight in Coriopolis for this game. So
Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful day out, nice and chilly. We see Phil Basinski is gonna run up and says, "Hi, Brooks." Phil, always a character. He's definitely one of the guys to look out for. 3 goals in 7 games. None of them were outside of the face-off dots, but Phil Basinski, net front presence.
yeah, hey, a goal is a goal in my opinion. So if that means that you're going to just be right in front of the net, that's all that matters. As long as you get those points. So whatever helps get towards a win.
Yeah, absolutely. And then one other guy I want to highlight is the goaltender, Jeffrey Fiola. Very good stats on the season so far. What do you have on him?
He's got only 27 goals allowed in their 6 games, which is pretty impressive considering RMU has scored 61 in those games.
That is incredible. Over 10 goals a game average so far.
It's insane. And they win by just over 5 goals a game as well. They have a 34 goal differential. That's absolutely insane that they're outscoring teams by this much.
There's a reason why this team is undefeated going in. And the playoffs will start tomorrow, according to the captain, Sean Mullen. So we could possibly be bringing you that tomorrow, depending. Told Ethan Grant is not in the lineup tonight. That means that Sean Mullen will take his spot on that first D pairing with Alex Savitsky. Mullen playing both the third line center and the first pairing defenseman. This man can do it all.
Yeah, he sounds like a good all-around player for RMU, and I expect this one to be just as big of a blowout as the rest of these games have been this season, if I'm going to be honest. RMU is 3-1 all-time versus CMU. Their only loss came 3 years ago in 2019, and they have had no problems handling them since then.
Last time these two met was this season. Only game CMU has played, and they beat them 10-5. So we expect another high-scoring matchup from this team. And one player I was told by Captain Sean Mullen before the game is Sydney Spazzuolo. She is the only player on the team that hasn't got a goal yet. And he said, we're going to focus to try to hit her stick all night to try to get her that goal.
Yeah, so anybody watching out there, keep an eye on number 41 for RMU.
She's going to be starting, I believe, with Parker Rutherford. Once again, for the people that did not watch our last Tier 2 broadcast, that name may sound familiar to you. He is one of the Division I club hockey goaltenders, and yes, he is playing forward here.
I think it's just kind of crazy to think that somebody that usually just sits in front of the goal all night is now out here on the offensive line for the roller hockey. When they say hockey players can do it all, they are not kidding.
I'm not kidding at all. Another player that you might have also heard is Division III club player Tyler Weekly. Unfortunately, he will not be in the lineup tonight. If you do want to go back and watch our other Tier 2 game in the archived videos, he did have a really nice goal there as well when they played Duquesne. Duquesne, one of the better teams as well, and RMU held their own in that game and had they're 7-0, and you heard from the goal differential that Jordan brought us. I mean, this Colonial team can outscore you.
Yeah, they're an insanely high-powered offense, and they're not allowed a ton of goals either. 27 might sound like a lot, but it really isn't whenever you divide it up amongst those 6 games that they have played. They're 7-0. One of them was actually also against CMU, and it was their 7th win is a forfeit from CMU. It was a 1-0 forfeit. So that's where the 7th win comes from. But they've played 6 actual games. So 61 goals in 6 games is pretty impressive.
Yeah. For CMU, though, it's good for them to finally get back out in the rink, forfeited after they couldn't get all their players here. Carnegie Mellon having some COVID issues. Now they're back. They're ready to roll. I think every team does make the playoffs, so I think they'll have a chance to at least get one more game in this season before everything should go back to normal for next season.
Yeah. I mean, if you're CMU, you're happy that you finally get one last game in here before, like you said, all teams go into the playoffs. So even only getting that one game in, now they get to go into playoffs. The playoffs are going to be starting tomorrow night,
Mm-hmm.
and they're getting one game in tonight. So maybe they'll get themselves back into it here a little bit, even if they don't come away with the win, and might get themselves in a little bit of shape here to maybe put on a little bit of show in the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely. One team to also look out for is actually the team that's sitting right next to us, and that's Penn State Beaver, a team that RMU has beat a few times, and just from the looks of their faces, they want revenge when they possibly will play them in the playoffs. I think Penn State Beaver does have a game after this, so they're doing a little bit of scouting as well against this RMU team. Looking at the starting lineups for tonight, Jeffrey Fiola wearing number 85 in the net, and then Sean Mullen, the captain, wearing number 58, along with Alex Savitsky wearing number 34, and then up front, Parker Rutherford wearing number 8. And then Sydney Spazzolo on the wing, looking for her first career goal. That's going to be your starting lineup for RMU. For Carnegie Mellon, we do not have an exact starting lineup for them. We couldn't get numbers ahead of time, so we apologize in advance to Carnegie Mellon that we could not get that and unable to call your names when you guys do score a goal or do something on the rink. But for RMU, we'll make sure to try to get as many names correct as we can.
Yeah, we'll do our best here, and hopefully we'll be able to catch their names at some point. Some of them do have numbers on, so if we can catch a few of them at some point, that would make things a little bit easier for us here. But as of now, we'll call the numbers of the players for CMU as we see them, and we'll just go from there.
It looks like Spazzolo is going to take the draw. Parker's going to line up on the wing. The left-handed centerman's going to take this one. Carnegie Mellon has 4 players out. 15 minutes of running clock. Referees ready to go. Netminders are ready to go. Pucks down, sticks down. Here we go. Spazzolo wins it back. On to the stick of Shane Yobi. My mistake will be starting over Mullen on that defensive pair. Yobi behind the net. No pressure from Carnegie Mellon looking for a breakout pass. He's going to take it himself. Shane Yobi gets past the blue line. Onto his backhand, pulls up to his forehand behind the net, leaves in front for Sydney. Shot, rebound, loose, and it's in! Sydney Spazzolo's first goal.
There it is. It didn't take very long. They said they were going to try and get it, and it only took less than 30 seconds tonight. It's quick. They were ready for it, and CMU's goalie made a nice save at first, but they just couldn't handle it in, and Sydney was able to sneak it in there on the right side.
What a play by Shane Yobi, taking it coast to coast around the net on his backhand. Sydney was sitting right in front. Perfect pass there. CMU now has in their offensive zone, played down as one player takes a tumble behind the net, picked up by Yobi. Going for the outlet passes Rutherford, 2-on-1. Rutherford pushes it forward. Here he comes, Rutherford. Forehand shot, and it goes in. Parker Rutherford, hey, he can do it all. Goalie, forward, you name it, Parker Rutherford, 2-0.
And RMU is off to a hot start here. Not even a minute and a half. Minute and a half in, and it's already 2-0. And it looks like they're going to have their foot down to the pedal here.
Spazzolo doesn't get that one. Is one back to Carnegie Mellon's number 19. Looking for an outlet pass. Right there was Parker Rutherford to take it away. CMU now battling along the boards as it comes out to Michael Hayes. Hayes gets the red line. Takes himself past the blue line on his forehand. Shot. Thrown on net. Covered up by the goaltender. And we're going to get a draw on the offensive zone for the Colonials.
Yeah, that was a nice save by CMU there. RMU shot it far out from the goal, unlike those first 2 goals they had, and CMU able to easy corral that in between their legs there for a nice save.
Spazzolo's line still out there. Rutherford lining up behind. Spazzolo can't win that one. Carnegie Mellon's going to pick it up and go the other way. Sending it through the middle, but right to the stick of Michael Hayes. Little toe drag move, goes to get his own rebound. Hayes around the net, leaves it for Rutherford. Looking for somewhere to go, goes in front, tries, hits Spazzolo, taken away by Carnegie Mellon. Band on pass there, Carnegie Mellon still has it, up the boards. Played there is Shane Yobi, my mistake. He has it now, takes it in front of the netminder Fiola. Yobi makes middle move, he's going to keep it going. Onto his backhand, through the middle, Yobi shot right at the 5-hole, loose puck. Got picked up by Parker Rutherford. Rutherford shot there, hits off the stick of Spazzolo and bounces away. Along the point, picked up by Yobi. Plays catch with Michael Hayes, his defensive partner. Hayes sends it down to Rutherford. Rutherford shovels in front, tries to go for Spazzolo, and it hits off her skate and goes in. Sydney Spazzola, I think, is going to get credit for that.
Yeah, I think so. Went right off the end of her stick there. They said she didn't have any goals coming into this, and she already has 2 here just in the first period. And she's going to come off the ice on a hot start. RMU having great stick passing here.
As she's met with a ton of congratulations led by Phil Bashinsky. As now that second line is out Ross LaCastro with Caleb Morgan. LaCastro wearing number 4, Morgan 29. On the defensive side, Alex Savitsky wearing 34 and Sean Mullen out there as well. As RMU has it now, it's LaCastro. LaCastro met, goes, looks for somewhere to go, goes across, finds Morgan, shot, sails wide. Picked up by CMU going the offensive zone. It's met there by LaCastro, gets stuck in the skates of Mullen. Mullen has it in his feet, he's going to take it now. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Mullen to LaCastro, missed his stick. Morgan's going to go pick it up. On his backhand, pressured hard. Leaves it for Savitsky. Savitsky through the middle, met by a ton of sticks, and he's going to lose, and Carnegie Mellon has a chance the other way. Toe drag move, can't get through Mullen, loose there, saved by Fiola with the paddle. Going through the middle, tries to go for LaCastro, missed by CMU, it's a 2-on-1. LaCastro takes it himself, shot, and he scores! Right over the glove, Ross LaCastro, and it's 3-0, or 4-0, my mistake.
Yeah, another great, just when you thought CMU was going to have an answer there with that great backhanded shot, RMU able to quickly answer, get back down the other end of the ice, and just put it away by LaCastro.
Back to Savitsky. Takes it himself here. Makes a little move to the line. Goes to Sean Mullen trailing in. Mullen on his backhand's going to pull up. Tries to make a move. Taken away by CMU for defender. He loses the puck and takes a tumble. No call. Mullen pokes it back into his own zone. Looking to reset. Can't hold on to the puck there. And CMU's 2 players are going to meet him at the boards. Played up to LaCastro. Bouncing puck. Through the middle. Nice little move there. Lost in his feet. Picked up by Mullen. Mullen's going to take it himself, it looks like. He has Morgan and LaCastro trailing. Savitsky joining the rush. Shot here. Sails wide by Mullen. Going to get it now are the Colonials down deep. Picked up now by CMU behind their own net, looking to break it out. Through the middle it goes. Sean Mullen's going to pick that one off. Mullen through the middle. Gets poke checked away towards the boards. Mullen with a little stutter step there, and they're going to let CMU chase. Behind the net, number 16 for CMU. Through the middle, getting chased down by LaCastro. Shot from the blue line. Sails wide, bouncing puck, hits the back of the cage, and not in the goal type of way. Around the net. Looking for somewhere to go. Wide open man hits off the skate. Another shot sails into the netting, out of play, and we'll get a whistle.
Nice setup by CMU. They cleared it back behind the net. And they had a nice setup there. It was nice to see a little bit of offense out of CMU there. Just went right over the net and then off a stick and out. But it's nice to see a little bit of action here down here at the other end.
Oh, look who's in the game. It's number 21, Phil Bashinsky. Let's see what he can do. He's going to be partnered up with Parker Rutherford. These two have been meshing well all game. 2 legends on the same line. Shot from CMU under the pad of Fiola, and he's going to cover that. Good shot from CMU from the line. Fiola almost misread that one.
Yeah, it was a great save right there. Barely catching it with his left foot there. Just about snuck past, but nice move to stop with the foot there and cover it up with the glove.
Bashinsky, he's going to take the draw. Can't win that one back. And the number 19 shot hits off the boards. Yobi plucks it down. Behind the net, going for Hayes. The puck just didn't roll there in the favor of Hayes, but he's going to get that and leave it back for Yobi. Yobi pulls up. Behind the net for Rutherford. Rutherford has a man on him. He's going to send it the length of the ice. Bashinsky's there if he can get there. Loose puck in front, taken away by CMU. Behind the net. 7:39 to go here in period 1. Colonials up 4-0. Through the middle, taken away by the stick of Yobi. Meta by number 16 for CMU, leaving it off for number 19. Toe drag move onto his backhand, taken away. That was Parker Rutherford, who's now playing defense. Sends it the length of the ice, hits off of number 16. Bashinsky can't get back to that one, as he's going to chill out on the blue line. Now CMU trying to get something going. 16 takes a tumble, picked up now. Rutherford with the head of steam. Can he get to that puck? Bashinsky's making his way down as he takes a tumble. Going over for Yobi. Can't hit that, and CMU's going to have a 2-on-0 the other way. Hayes trying to get back. Drop pass. Shot. And it goes in. Carnegie Mellon puts that one home, and now it's 4-1.
Absolutely beautiful right there. They took advantage of that 2-0. The RMU player tried his hustle. He made it back there and got there, but that back pass, beautiful shot, just got right out of the glove there.
Yeah, that was Michael Hayes. Heck of an effort from him to get back skating, but that pass between the legs was beautiful, played by CMU. Nothing Jeffrey Fiola could have done there. Rutherford down low. He takes it around. He tries to shovel towards the point. He gets the Shane Yobi stick. Trailing man. Shot by Hayes, but it goes just wide. Baczynski setting the screen in front of the net. Rutherford goes over to Hayes. Can't settle that puck down. Yobi's going to get there to help him out. Yobi backpedals. He has time. Pulls up, waits, goes for Hayes along the boards, met there by number 19 of CMU. Now played. CMU has a chance the other way. Played into the feet. Shot. Save with Fiola with the glove. Beautiful snag. No rebound there, says Jeffrey Fiola.
Yeah, some good goalie work down here by Fiola. You got to give it to CMU. Whenever they get down, they're not getting many offensive chances, but when they are putting it right on the net and pressuring Fiola to make these big plays. They only have a few guys out here to be on the ice, but the few players that they have are really playing their hearts out here, only down 4-1.
LaCastro. Spazzola is now going to play defense as they're switching things up, I believe. Savitsky's now on offense with LaCastro. CMU's going to backpedal as they hit almost the 5-minute mark. CMU looking for a breakout, can't get through there. Spazzola's going to grab it. Through the middle. Goes for Savitsky. Pulls up at the line. Shot far away. Hits off the pad. Rebound in front. LaCastro gets his stick taken away. Mullen going low. 3 eyes deep. Spazzola trying to go for the hat trick on her backhand. Can't shovel that one through. CMU has numbers the other way. But Sean Mullen says, not so fast. Picked up now by LaCastro. Backpedals, puts on the brakes, makes a man miss. LaCastro dangles his own teammate on his way into the zone. Through the middle, gets around 1. Tries to go through 2. LaCastro shot, and he scores. What a beautiful snipe that was by Ross LaCastro. His second of the game, and the Colonials now make it 5-1.
Yeah, that fired off his stick like a missile. I don't even know if the goalie knew where it was coming from, where to go, and he just missed it, slammed into the back of the net there. RMU is now up 5-1 with 4 minutes left in the first period.
Spazzolo now back to her offensive position, switching with Savitsky. Behind the net, Fiola lets it go to Mullen. Both forwards out there right now, LaCastro and Spazzolo, each have 2. We're both on hat-trick watch here, ladies and gentlemen. Savitsky leaves it for LaCastro. Shoveled up to Spazzola. Spazzola shot through the middle, almost found its way home, but sails wide. Through the middle, now picked up by Mullen. On his forehand, shovels it forward. Picked up the stick of Savitsky. Savitsky picks up his own rebound, puts on the brakes, tries to go back to LaCastro, and picked up by CMU. LaCastro lays the body. Now picked up by Savitsky in the middle of the rink. Looking for an outlet, puts on the brakes and a little move. Does another little move, right through the skates there. 3 minutes to go. To LaCastro, can't settle that puck. Back to Mullen at the point. Mullen, shot, goes over to Savitsky, fan on the one-timer. Spazzolo to LaCastro. They're setting up this perfect little 4-man square look right here. LaCastro through the middle, he still has it. Poked off his stick, but Sean Mullen picks it up. Over to Savitsky, sitting in Ovechkin's office. Savitsky still has it. Puts onto his backhand, to her forehand. Goes over, can't hit the stick of Spazzolo, but picked up by Sean Mullen. Behind the net. Savitsky playing catch now. Savitsky shot towards the middle, hits off a few CMU players, and they're going to regroup behind their net. A solid 1.5, 2-minute rundown from this line of LaCastro, Spazzola, Mullen, and Savitsky.
Yeah, some strong defensive play there by CMU. A little bit disheartening for RMU. You're down there for so long to keep all that pressure, and you can never really find a shot after passing it around for the entire time.
Now picked up by Parker Rutherford, as they're going to get some changes here, much needed after that long shift. He's going to take it himself. Rutherford waits, pulls up, shot, and it goes in. That might have hit off the stick of Ross LaCastro. I'm not sure, though. We'll see who they give credit to on that goal. I'm sorry, that's Ethan Grant, who just arrived, I believe. That possibly scored that? I don't know.
I think they're going to give it to him.
I think they're going to give that one to Ethan Grant, it looks like. It'll be his first goal of the game, as he just arrived. So it would be his first goal of the game. Now picked up here. Yobi picks it up. Through the middle. Goes down for Caleb Morgan. Shot shoveled behind the net. Parker Rutherford now. Rutherford on his backhand. Shovels it back to Grant. Grant low. Gives it to Morgan. Through the middle. Tried to go for Rutherford. A CMU player sitting right there. Minute to go. Caleb Morgan shovels it. Couldn't hit the trailing man in Yobi. CMU through the middle. Intercepted by Rutherford. Rutherford in front. Over to Yobi. Shot. And no goal. No goal. What a play by Shane Yobi, but the attendee for CMU says not today, sir.
Yeah, that was a big miss right there for RMU. The goalie got his legs down. There was no place for that puck to go. And then the ref kind of just lost it there and blew the whistle.
Behind the net, 23 seconds to go. CMU looking for one more chance before the period expires. Parker Rutherford with the interception. Rutherford, shot. And it goes in. Parker Rutherford over the shoulder. And that'll be his second of the game. And it's 6-1, as that'll be the end of period number 1.
Actually, 7-1.
7-1. My mistake.
Yeah.
You're right.
3 RMU players with 2 goals here. Spazzoli with 2, Rutherford with 2, and LaCastro with 2. And then Grant coming in there and picking up his 1. A hot start for RMU
Very
here.
hot start. As we'll reset the clock here, 6-1. You talk about that goal differential when we first started this game, and you said they average about 10 goals a game. Well, we're already at the 6 mark.
I would not be surprised if they got over 10 goals in this game.
You talk about the goal differential being 5. I mean, the way this defense has been playing so far, CMU has had some good opportunities, but Jeff Fiola, once again, just standing on his head.
Yeah, RMU's defense is able to keep it out of CMU's zone at all. They're able to just push it down there and just keep it on offense the entire time. Their defense isn't really playing much, really, defense.
Mm-hmm.
The opportunity CMU has, they're taking great advantage of them right now. They only have 1 goal, but they really only have 5 shots on goal. So when you have 1 out of 5, that's not bad. That's not bad when you think about the chance they have. Yeah.
The play that they had was absolutely beautiful, 2-on-0. Hayes was coming back from RMU, a little drop between the legs pass, and the player had all time to shoot for CMU. And there's nothing you can do if you're in that situation.
Yeah, and when you're RMU and you've played 6 games this season already, and you're playing against a team who's only played 1, and it was also against you, you would expect that they're going to start off hotter than CMU is anyways because they just have more time.
Right.
So maybe the second period might be a little bit different here, as CMU has finally got themselves warmed up a little bit here. We'll see if something changes.
As it looks like the LaCastro line will be out to start. LaCastro and Morgan alongside Yobi and Hayes.
We'll have to wait a second here. We got to wait for the CMU goal to get to their net.
Fiola takes the little break there with his helmet off, waiting for the goaltender to get down there. Wearing number 31.
It's a good number.
It's a good number. Good goalie number, for sure.
Yeah.
Caleb Morgan on the draw. Wins it to LaCastro, but been picked up by CMU. LaCastro plays it back. Good stick there from RMU. Michael Hayes pokes it forward. He pokes it forward again. It's going to be a 3-on-1. Hayes. He has Yobi. He goes over, can't get through as the CMU player picked it off perfectly on that 3-on-1. Behind the net, Fiola is going to come out and play it and throw it around the boards. LaCastro is going to pick it up, chip it forward. Picked up by Shane Yobi. 2-on. No, he couldn't hit the stick of Caleb Morgan. Morgan pulls up. Puts a little toe drag move on, gets the puck taken away from him. They got to get back now as LaCastro picks off that pass. It's Hayes. Can't hold on to the puck. CMU with a chance here in front. Sails wide of Fiola. Yobi along the boards, picked up by Caleb Morgan. CMU meets him there with 2 players. Morgan kicks it forward. Morgan plays a little bit of the body there. Pull it up from CMU as they turn back into their own zone. LeCastro on the chase, now Morgan. LeCastro's going to pull back. Going to take it herself, it looks like, through the middle, taken away by LeCastro. CMU picks up its own rebound shot here, hits off the crossbar and out of play. What a chance that was.
That was a excellent stick play right there to keep it out of the poke check of those 2 RMU players and right off of the crossbar. I heard it all the way down here from the other end of the rink. And as far as I can see, it's been all CMU pretty much. RMU sort of floundered their first 2 opportunities they've had, and it's been all CMU down here at the other end.
CMU trying to ride the momentum wave and get something going on the score sheet. Down low it goes. LeCastro try to pick it off. Shane Yobi comes to help it out. LeCastro can't hold on to that as Morgan's picking ahead. It's LeCastro. Sends it to Morgan. Hits off his stick and rolls to the goaltender, and she's going to cover it up.
Once again, another mishandle by RMU ends in no goal for them. They had a 3-on-1 there. And just another bad pass right out of the reach and right into the goalie's hand.
As Phil Baczynski looks to change the narrative here as he steps onto the rink. Playing on the wing of Sean Mullen, Ethan Grant, and Alex Savitsky out there on the defensive side of things. It's going to go past the stick of Grant. He's going to go back to retrieve it. Has 2 men on him, looks for a breakout pass. He hits off of Savitsky out of his reach, and CMU's going to get it. Through the middle. Picked up by CMU. They got 2 coming the other way. RMU got 3. Mullen poke checking his stick. Another poke check, and he's going to take a tumble there. No call. Mullen sends it. Grant. Baczynski's in front of the net. Grant. Shot. Goes to Baczynski. Defense on that one. Oh, Phil Baczynski, an A-plus opportunity. Just couldn't hold on to the puck there.
Oh, that's a real Ronnie Lott moment right there, folks.
Only Phil Baczynski. Now played by RMU's Ethan Grant. Baczynski still playing his way down there. Savitsky's going to take it up. No offsides if you haven't noticed. As well to Baczynski to miss the stick by that much. Mullen pulls back onto his backhand, now to his forehand. Makes a move around one guy to make his way behind the net. Mullen with time, tries to go up the boards, couldn't hit Savitsky. Now Grant has to come low to keep this puck in, and he does. Grant has a man on him, sends it wide over to Savitsky. Pulls up Savitsky to Mullen. Mullen shot him right over the shoulder. A beautiful snipe from the captain, Sean Mullen, as he gets his first of the game.
And your RMU, that's what you want to see right there. You were having a lot of tough times passing, and you finally connected here 11 minutes in. And during that time, CMU had all those chances, and they still didn't score at all. So it's still 8-1. It's now 8-1 plus 7 right now, so not sweating at all right now, even out of all these chances that CMU's been getting.
Alex Savitsky, of course, what a beautiful pass that was by him to find Mullen right in the middle of the slot as the defender was scared of Phil Baczynski in front, and I would be too, and left Mullen wide open. As now behind the net, Mullen goes to retrieve that one. On his backhand, pulls up to his forehand, puck's still bouncing around. Played back, number 16 for CMU is going to try to break this one out. Grant and Savitsky already back there. Tries to go through, Grant playing him along the boards. Poked up, played by Savitsky, goes for Grant. Baczynski in front. Pass in front for Baczynski, missed just wide again. Phil Baczynski, another opportunity, just couldn't put it home.
I think, just wait. Eventually he will capitalize on some, and he will have a goal tonight.
He does have 3
goals. I guarantee it.
Now played off the boards, going back to get it as Grant. On his forehand to his backhand. Pulls up behind the net. He plays it through the middle now. Nice little toe drag move. Grant to the red line. Throws it in front. Rebound shot sails just wide. Baczynski's on his horse, and he takes a tumble down as Baczynski tried to get that puck. Maybe a missed tripping call there. It's maybe the stick under Baczynski's wheels. Mullen tries to make a move around a man. CMU picks it up. Through the center, shot. Fieldola with the loose rebound, and he dives and takes that one away. Now up it goes. Baczynski hits off of his stick. He has to go get it now. Baczynski, good job trying to play that puck there. Up the boards it goes. Savitsky keeps it in. He's going to throw it. No, never mind. He's going to take it himself. Toe drag move there. Savitsky picks up his own rebound. Tries to throw it in front. Can't get it through. As Savitsky plays it back now, Spazzuolo gets onto the rink. As an intercepted pass the other way, and Grant now has to get back on his horse. 2-on-1 shot. Saved by Fiola. And Fiola wisely is just going to cover that one. Now he's going to play it. Jeffrey Fiola with the handles there. CMU thought they were going to get a whistle.
Yeah, trying to catch CMU in a line change there.
Hayes on his backhand shot, and it goes in. Mike Hayes, beautiful forehand, backhand right through the opening as he gets his first goal of the game.
Yeah, I got to see everyone scoring right now on RMU. 5 different players with goals here. Halfway, a little over, just about halfway through the second period here. Yeah. It is now 8-1.
Almost every player has a goal so far. Spazzuolo wins it cleanly back right there to Yobi. Now behind the net is Hayes. Fresh off a goal. Hayes leaves it off. He's going to now take it himself. Rutherford and Spazzuolo out there. They each have 2 looking for 3. Hayes shovels it through the middle. Loose puck bouncing around. Yobi's going to try to get there, and he does. Yobi. Shot. And it goes in. Beautiful snipe there from Shane Yobi. And now he adds his name into the goal column for the Colonials.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful there. There was a lot of CMU traffic in front of him. Able to just thread it through that, and it looked like he got it right in the corner.
Beautiful shot.
Right off the post.
Now everyone has a goal except for Savitsky, Morgan, and Baczynski. And we still got more than halfway to go.
Yeah, I think that'll change here in these last 7 minutes of this period.
Puck sent the length of the ice. On his horse is Yobi. Pressured hard behind the net on his backhand. He's going to go through the middle, makes a move. Finds Hayes. Tries to go for Rutherford. He got him. Rutherford looking for the Hattie. Goes to Spazzuolo just past her stick. Spazzuolo pulls up now. Back to the point. Wise play there to Yobi. Over to Hayes. Hayes with time. Shot. Hits off the stick of Rutherford. Good deflection. Sails wide. Hayes. He's going to go and pick it up. Switch spots with Rutherford. One hand on his stick. Makes a good move around the net. Leaves it for Spazzuolo. Hits off her skate. Now Hayes again. Toe drag move. In the skates is Spazzuolo. Spazzuolo's going to pick it up now. Plays the puck down. Pressured by a CMU player. Now she got to get back as they got players coming. Nice outlet pass. Shot from the circle. Taken away by Rutherford. Played up to Spazzuolo. Spazzuolo through the middle. Tried to go for Rutherford's stick. Couldn't reach him. Shot there. Hits over the net. As Fiola had his glove out and let it go past. Picked up by Yobi. Yobi through the middle. Throws it over to Rutherford. He's going to carry it in. Rutherford waits. Throws it to Spazzuolo, and she bats it towards the net and couldn't put it home. Now taken away by Rutherford. He tries to go forward again. CMU's on the breakout. Along the boards. Pulls it up. Can't hold on to that one. Pressured hard there as Rutherford's on his horse. He's on a breakaway. Parker Rutherford. Toe drag. Forehand. Backhand scores! Parker Rutherford. A beautiful breakaway. And the netminder turned forward. He got a hattie.
Yeah, the goalie picks up the first hat trick for RMU here tonight. Not something I thought I would have been saying coming into this game tonight, that the former RMU goalie has a hat trick.
He's a legit goal scorer. I mean, Coach Joseph, if you are watching this, you need to play this man on forward.
You need to just let him play full ice. Take it out of the net, go full ice.
He can do it all. There's no doubt here. As Caleb Morgan tries to go through the middle there, he needs to add his name to the score sheet by the end of this night, and he has time to do so as we're at the 4.5-minute mark. Now played along the boards. RMU has it, outlet pass through the middle. He's going to find Caleb Morgan. Morgan's on a somewhat breakaway man shot, and he scores! Caleb Morgan right on cue, and the Colonials get another one here as he gets his first of the night.
Yeah, you just talked about him. He must have heard us over here at the announcer's table. And he answers you.
He does.
Picks up that first goal.
Now it's up to Phil Baczynski and Alex Savitsky. Savitsky's had a few chances, but he got a couple apples, so at least he's on the score sheet in that way. Now picked up by Grant. Grant goes over, shot, hits off the pad there of Caleb Morgan, now looking for two. Morgan, another shot through the middle, can't get there. Grant, back to the point to Savitsky. Savitsky, shot, takes a weird bounce, now picked up by CMU behind their own cage. A weird bounce, and Ethan Grant's going to take his time as he throws it to the boards. They get picked up by Ross LaCastro. LaCastro shot sails into the netting, out of play, as we'll get a whistle and stoppage of play. As they look to seem like they're trying to hit Alex Savitsky here to get himself a goal.
Yeah, trying to get a full board sweep here for RMU goal scoring. Baczynski's on the bench right now. He'll probably be out here some point in the next period.
Oh, definitely. Coach's favorite for sure, Phil Baczynski.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely the energy of this team.
Ethan Grant shot here, and it goes in. Ethan Grant gets his second of the game, a beautiful slap shot right through the 5-hole.
Yeah, right between the old chopsticks of CMU's goalie over there. Not much they could have done about that. That was a heater coming off of there. Just didn't have enough reaction time to block it off.
Caleb Morgan wins the draw, back to Savitsky, goes for LaCastro, 2-on-1. LaCastro. Shot through the middle, tries to go for Morgan. He couldn't hit off his skate there. Played out. Savitsky's going to pick it up. Played along the boards, but CMU's waiting right there for him. Picked up by number 18. At the line, goes through the middle, can't hit the stick there. Number 16 now. Puts on the brakes. CMU looking to get something going here. Through the middle it goes, and CMU has to regroup at the line. Savitsky lays a check there. Almost 2 minutes left to go here in period 2. Shot goes wide. Ethan Grant behind his net now. On his backhand to his forehand. He's going to take it himself. Grant at the face-off dot goes for Savitsky. Savitsky pulls up. He tried to go back to LaCastro, trying to be a little ungreedy there. Now 2-on-0 the other way for CMU. There's a shot here. Fiola takes it away. Fiola read the 2-on-0 like a book. And CMU's not going to get one there. Grant loses at the line. He's going to get back his own rebound, though. Grant looking for somewhere. Backhand move. Tried to get that puck and couldn't hold on. It's now a 2-on-0 again. The other way for CMU. Now 2-on-1. Shot through the middle. Goes just wide. Picked up by Grant on his backhand. He still has it. Shovels it. Grant going for the Hattie. Can't play it through as he tried to make a move at the line. Now LaCastro makes a nice little dangle move. Plays it over to Caleb Morgan. Morgan shot, tried to roof it and just missed wide there. Now the other way goes number 16 for CMU. Shot sails wide of Fiola's glove. Back to retrieve is Yobi. As Phil Baczynski is now on the rink. Nice little play there as Hayes couldn't put it through. CMU has it, 45 seconds to go. Through the middle right there was number 16, just hit off of his stick. Through the middle, Yobi takes it away. Now picked up by Mullen. Sending it now is Yobi. Yobi makes a move, Baczynski's got to get his way down there. Yobi puts it to Baczynski and he couldn't hold on. Another chance for Baczynski. It's now picked up by Yobi again. We have another chance for it to happen. Yobi to Baczynski, and he missed again. The legend of Phil Baczynski he struck 0 right now.
Somebody must have cursed that man's stick before this game started.
It's a shot here from CMU, sails wide, 4 seconds. Hayes on his horse. Can he get there? 1 second shot, and the whistle blows. And for RMU, what an eventful second period that was.
Yeah, they started off a little slow, and then all of a sudden, bang, 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 5 goals. It is 13-1. And as you mentioned, all but 2 players have goals right now.
It's incredible what this offense has been able to do so far. Are they going to – I don't think they're calling it. They might be calling it. They're asking CMU if they want to continue, but it looks as if Jeffrey Fiola and his line mates are celebrating at the line here.
I think CMU's deciding. I think CMU wants to keep going. It doesn't look like they have any
intentions
of stopping here.
And they're going to make their way to the line. That's going to do it. RMU is going to capitalize on this game and improve to a perfect record.
Yeah,
perfect.
Perfect 8-0. And a big win here to end the regular season. 13-1 on CMU here.
Beautiful game for them. Parker Rutherford with a hat trick. What a job by him. He also had a few apples as well in there, but a solid 5-6 point night for him.
Yeah, great work by everyone on the team, basically. It was all-around effort here. CMU didn't really have much answers for them here. You saw some great offensive chances for them. They just couldn't capitalize on any, especially there in the last couple minutes there. Yeah. They had some wide-open net chances. They just couldn't connect on their passes.
And if it's still as planned as before, we're going to do a live interview with Phil Baczynski.
Oh, we're going to do a live interview with Phil Baczynski.
That's what we talked to him beforehand. He said he wanted to do one. We'll double-check with him as he makes his way off to the rink, but you could be in for a treat with a Phil Baczynski interview.
Yeah, definitely the color of this team and the best-looking beard out of the team here.
Yeah, definitely for sure. I mean, the Pit Vipers that he usually has on, too, are just absolutely incredible. He has them off right now as he makes his way over. We'll see if he will come over for a little bit of a chat here. So we talked to him about his amazing game of 0 points. Now, as Phil, as he is arrived, Phil Baczynski, number 21.
Handing everything tonight, so.
All right, Phil, what a game for you and the boys. 13-1, the total at the end there. What was your message to your team going in?
Just play our game as we usually do. Don't get overconfident because we do have that tendency sometimes to just kind of think we're going to just go in hard, and then we don't play the way we do. But tonight we absolutely did.
I want to talk about some of those chances there at the end of the period. You had
feeling.
3 or 4 of those opportunities, but still 3 goals on the season for you. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
a really good season for you, Phil.
Yeah, currently that's like my record high. First season was 2 goals, but none of those came without the help of my teammates. They did an amazing job. Without them, I wouldn't be here. So
some beautiful feeds. Obviously, I think going into the playoffs. I mean, is the stick cursed or what? I mean, going into the playoffs, you might gotta change some sticks there.
I don't know. I used to use the Bauer. Then once I switched over to the CCM, I mean, I was like very happy with it. I have some superstitions, but I don't know. I feel like I might have to change some up. I tape my sticks the night before. Eat the same things I do, and meanwhile, my actual pregame snacks are honey bun, peach mango bang, and with a nice mint jewel garnish finish,
Absolutely. We talk about so the PA announcing you did for RMU D1. If some of you do recognize Phil from that, what got you into the sport of hockey, and how did you kind of fall in love with it?
Well, being a Pittsburgh kid, obviously, Pittsburgh Penguins. My mom was very into sports ever since she was young. She got me into it. Then with hockey, I kind of got into it very young, but growing up, I always wanted to play, but I never had the opportunity to. So my freshman year, the manager before me said, "Hey, I'm looking for someone to replace me for this year." Been doing that for 5 years, and just been a great time.
Yeah, it's absolutely a pleasure to listen to you every game. Hopefully, the people that do show up know and appreciate Phil. They get honored on senior night as well. One last question for you. It's about your line by Parker Rutherford.
Yeah.
Goaltender, forward, defenseman. He got a hat trick tonight. This man can do it all. What's it like to play with him?
Oh, my God. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, working with him on the D1 team, he's just an amazing goalie, filling in where he has to, plays aggressively when he needs to, stands up for himself. And then playing here with him as skating out with him, it's just an amazing opportunity. He's just moves his skating, his hands are just the most beautiful I've probably seen in person. I mean, it's great. It's an amazing time to play with them.
Yeah, also going to mention the Pit Vipers there. Yeah. It's part of the look.
Yeah, it is now. Look. Yeah, I kind of figured, why not? And also, I'm trying to get a sponsorship from Pit Viper, but I don't know how that's going to go. They want a VHS tape to be sent in. It's like a 5-minute video. I'm like, I'll figure it out. I'm going to get it at some point. They have been liking my posts, so
That's good.
there's that.
One step towards Pit Vipers. Pit Vipers, you're watching. You got to get this man a sponsorship.
I'll send them the link to this video. They better be. I'll tell them where to skip and where to look out for, so.
All right, Phil, thank you so much for coming on. It was a pleasure. I promised you that interview after this D1 game.
Thank you.
Couldn't get it, but now we got you
No
on
worries
here.
at all, man. Hey,
all right, great
thanks
game
again.
from you and
Come
the
here.
boys.
Come here, Kaden. Come here. Just give him a big old kiss,
Phil Baczynski, ladies and gentlemen, man, the myth, the legend. As that's going to do it for us here at the RMU Island Sports Complex. 13-1 the final in favor of this Tier 2 RMU inline team. We'll possibly see you tomorrow for the playoff game. We'll see you guys later.
You will be seeing us tomorrow night because I'm making Kaden and Alex come up. It is going to happen. Let's go Long Low. Also, sponsor Long and Gentlemen Hockey Club. I need that money.
Phil Baczynski, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you guys tomorrow.